Well, the whole field was a pineapple plantation. It was completely deserted, bulldozed, like tractorized. It got canals for the water defined. It was completely flattened. And lots of chemicals were used for several decades. The community wanted this pineapple to stop, and then the owners changed and the whole thing. Now the project that has taken it has been for a few years like restoring the ecosystem and turning it into a cacao plantation. This is only 3 years old cacao, right? And they are filling up the whole territory. So what we are doing is constructing a forest, but the permaculture concept is coming in. We're bringing in other types of fruit trees, timber trees, medicinal plants, herbaceous plants to eat. So there is the construction of a greenhouse happening right now. We are doing edible gardens, pollinizer attracting gardens all around the houses to bring more birds, more butterflies, basically to restore the ecosystem and allow the wildlife that was wiped out by herbicides here to come back.
This is the soil that we are feeding the beds of the Wonderland greenhouse, and we are mixing soil from the land. This soil is we are getting really close to the river, a side of the river, and it's a soil with a lot of organic matter. We can see because they have a lot of worms. That is it's a good sign of healthy soil. Because we are mixing this nice soil from the river, and we are mixing some of this material here. This is a chicken manure that is already processed and is already ready to use. We have here around 13 hectares. That area was using 14 years ago was a pineapple monocultive, high pesticide, high herbicide, and you can see now after this 13, 14 years they introduce cows, they introduce grass, and now we want to introduce fruit trees, we want to do ponds, we want to do swales, and we want to totally regenerate the soil and the life of these 14 hectares that you can see here. Because this is the soil that we are taking for our greenhouse. You can see the river is washing it and always letting minerals here, right? They sink minerals here. And the structure is well because they've been falling leaves. It's a lot of organic matter. And you can see here in the forest, at the border of the forest, we have a really, really, really healthy soil on the surface. You can see it's really nice soil in the surface, full of organic matter. This is our bank for fill the beds. And that's a really nice river that is along all crossing all Wonderland land until the end.
So this is part of the drying station of the farm and the harvest of cacao. That is drying, it's in the stage of drying. So here you grab some of these beans. And when they're ready, the shell comes off. And this is the bean that you're going to be turning into chocolate, right? Drying it. So there is a stage drying it from the pulp and then a fermentation and then drying it for the grinder. And this whole infrastructure I want to show you here is going to be the big factory for chocolate. This was the pineapple processing station. When all that was a big open field with just pineapple, they brought them here, they rinsed them with water, prepared them for the market and put them in boxes. And now it's going to be like a whole cultural, artistic center for the community, and also a restaurant, and also a laboratory to process chocolates. So in the process, the whole roof has been replaced. There's going to be like enclosed yoga, dance space here, some space for sleeping, a big open garden with sofas and hammocks to hang out, the restaurant, the cafe. So like a big communal space to all gather. And all around the greenhouse, the food forest with all the fruit trees and the cacao surrounding everything. It's going to be a big hub for the intention of transforming the community surrounding here that have been working in monoculture of pineapple with chemicals for years. So they want to hire as many people from the local community as possible.
La idea es aportar del conocimiento mío, de lo que sé un poco. Ahí mi granito un poquito lo ayudo a cómo se hacen los procesos de cacaos en diferentes formas que lo quieren aquí. Siempre me ha gustado, siempre es algo bonito que uno como indígena quisiéramos sobresalir para ver más cosas importantes de lo que hay.
Parte de la supervivencia del ser humano es eso, es llegar a convivir con la naturaleza, que eso es la vida que nos da alegría interna y compartir con todo el medio ambiente.
These are fruits for the birds, but also people can have them. So we are stealing fruit from the bird. Oh, there is enough for everybody.
Costa Rica.
Everything is in a process of refurnished, rehabilitating. We call it recycling, basically.